Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. And yes, I had to turn off the heater because I forgot to do it when I started. So welcome back everybody to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. So I am currently once again working on my paper pumpkin alternative videos for November 2023. This is video number 9. Now, I will tell you, as there just aren't that many supplies in this box, so I may not have like a ton of videos, but I am so far really happy with what I'm able to create, and I am doing samples, so that is going to be taking up some of the supplies. So I do have a sample to show you. I'm running out of space on my desk because I've got them all lined up. So these were the little treat boxes. And you guys know I didn't do one identical to this, but I did do a couple similar. So let me show you. This is my little version of the little box. And you can see they are not little. They are quite big. All right. And then the little blue one, of course, the pink one represents the pecan pie. This is my little version of the blue one. There's videos on those and the measurements. But anyway, so on the back, it shows you the QR code for alternatives. It shows you a visual of everything you get in the kit and the coordinating colors. Now that that's out of the way, let's go on to this video. So this one, I have a sample. I'm going to show it. It was designed to go into a clear envelope. This is simple, guys. It really is. So I made my little mailer. I pretended this was a stamp just for fun. So as you can see, I used the 'Tis the Season and the special delivery. Of course, my little holly is from my cottage wreaths die. This one right here, this is a love it, go to, have to keep that forever and ever and ever until I wear it out. So this is my cute little card. And this, yes, is popped up. This was an extra roof from a previous project. So I got to use it. This is the back of one of the houses and we'll have a roof. Do I have an extra house to show you? Here we go. So this is the house we're using. We're using one of these. From this, you're going to get one extra roof here. So I had an extra, so I used it on my sample. So we're going to use this side for our actual project. And we're going to have an extra piece that we cut from here to use on today. So I might as well have used that little bit extra. Gave us a little bit of dimension. You open it up and it says warm wishes from our homes to you, to yours. And I have the two little houses from the October 2023's kit. I'm really trying to use up those products that I went ahead and purchased that extra kit for. And I'll show you the houses because I cut them down. This shouldn't take any time at all, guys. Now, if you do not have these little houses, a good alternative is that evergreen border punch, which you guys know I have been using for the October kit. I've used it. My door is stuck. It doesn't want to open where I just put it away. All right, have to move some other punches to get to that punch. This one. Okay, great little punch. You can punch, you know, a bunch of them and have them all lined up at the bottom. Would you guys like me to show you what I'm talking about? Let's see. In here, I have a little bit of paper. So I'm going to show you real quick. If you don't have this, I know this is a retired punch, guys. If you don't have it, if you have a tree die, use that. So here's a little border that I just punched, right? There's so many things you can do. So you can take this. We're going to pretend now that this is this side, right? Pretend you don't see that. So just take that and look at that. There you go. You have that little bit of detail and put your sentiment in the center. I just added just that little bit. That's why I kept this. This was extra scrap laying around. Now I have extra trees laying around. So this is what, and I even stamped Merry Christmas on the back. This Merry Christmas is from October 2023's Paper Pumpkin Kit. So let's get started. And I'm going to stick this right back in its clear envelope. It's so sparkly. It's so cute. This is not going to cost you a penny extra to mail. If you do it this way, it's going to be one stamp, but it is such a darling little, all that glitter and everything on it. It's done. You just need to pop it in the mail. So that is out of the way. Let's go over exactly, as I kick my drawer in, what you're going to need. It was in my way. So you're going to need your mailer piece, which I forgot to mail. This is a little bit different of a size. So this is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. So I should probably put this down here. So my mailer, my address label, right, is 3 1/2 by, what did I say? It's 3 1/2 by 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. This is just my address label. We're going to stamp on that. Clear envelope is missing here. So let's grab another. There we go. Want to make sure I have it all together. So there's my clear envelope. We have our 2 houses from last kit, or you can use, like I said, the little Christmas trees, any little bit down, or stamp. You can stamp trees down at the bottom. So we have our extra roof line, which just got cut from the opposite side of our card base. And we have our card, which I'm going to do a little bit trimming and get rid of that little lip there. So let's get started. So I need the guillotine for a couple of reasons. Like I said, I'm going to get rid of that little tiny lip there. I need to turn it this way or it's not going to grip it the right way for me there. If I slide it there, it just stops at that little lip. So that's all I'm taking off. I had to do this on both halves. So there's the front. There's my roof, the tree line. And this we need to start our cut. We're going to cut some more, but for right now, we're just going to cut just like that. This is white on that side. I can keep it for later. So, oh, I forgot to tell you your card base, what you're going to need. So some of you are like, why did she, might be like, why did you do this? Because for me, it was the easiest way. So this is a half a sheet of cardstock. It is, well, no, excuse me, it's not exactly half a sheet. This is 3 3/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Okay, and I did write that down. I just didn't say it. So I guess it doesn't matter. So once again, let me write this in big letters. Where's my big Sharpie? Okay, this is 3 3/4 by, I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it. Ooh, this is what it's going to end up being, but this is what it is now, by 5 1/2. Now it's going to get cut down to, let me look at it in real words, 4 3/8. Now for me, I'm going to show you the easiest way I did this. Okay, that's what we're trying to get to. It's already at 3 3/4. Where is my house? I'm telling you, this is not that hard, guys. And don't make it hard on yourself. So I'm going to come in with glue. You can use tape, you can use snail, whatever you like. And I've got another goober. Yes, I am trying to get to the end of this bottle of glue. So we are just going to have to deal with the goobers until, and I think it's right. This is a big one because this is from getting to the tail end of my glue bottle. Hold on. Did I get it all? I think so. I just want to get to the tail end of my glue bottle here. Oh, let's make sure there's none in this little cap. Oh, and there is. There's a big one. I just want to get the glue out of the glue bottle. That's all. So I can clean it out. The other ones, they're all icky in there. I can't even use them. So let's go back to adding the glue. I want to add quite a bit. This is thick cardstock. It can take the glue. So here is my house. I'm going to turn my house upside down. I'm going to make sure my card base, the fold here, is against my tabletop. Put that against my tabletop. Now I'm going to marry the two together, edges together, right? And then I'm going to fold it down, give it a nice going over. We're going to put those little wreaths here. You could put them on dimensionals. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I'm not doing that. I'm not putting them on dimensionals. I think they look great just the way they are. So I'm going to take snips now, and I am going to follow my roof line on that side. I'm going to follow it on this side. Now, you can do this with scissors. The other one I did with the guillotine. You're going to, if you follow with the scissors, you're going to get a straight line because you're going to have a guide of your card base. I'm not worried about if you say, oh, that's such a waste. This isn't a waste for me because I keep these and I use them. So for me, there really is no waste, and it was just easier to do it. Now you open it up and you have our cute little house card base. So I do need my little, these are my supplies, what I have left. All right, here's my little wreaths. I need 5 of these. Come to me. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 is all we need. You could put one, I guess, in the door if you wanted to, but we are not going to. I don't think so anyways. So I'm going to put a swirly glue, a swirly of glue, a swirly and a swirly. Like I said, no dimensionals for me on this card. You could on yours. I just think with all the glitter on it, it stands apart. It's so pretty. I just don't think it really needs it. And I really don't think it needs the wreath on the door either. But for you, you might want it on the door. For me, I'm like, nope. I'm okay. Okay, maybe. Maybe, yes, no, let's take a look. Let's take a peek. See, to me, that's almost as big as the door, and I don't like it. That's why. That's why I said no. We could put it, but if I put it up there in the, no, in the gables, no, 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 no. Now, I did. You can do, this is my last one. I'm going to save this one, or I don't like that yellow doorknob whatsoever. So I'm going to take a black Sharpie, and I'm going to make my doorknob black. There we go. I have a black doorknob. That makes me feel better. Kind of crazy. I know I am. So what do we have? We have our roof line right here, right? And we just need to, where's the other scissors? So all I'm going to do is pop these right there in the windows. Right? That's all I did. And now my extra roof line, just going to turn it this way so I can see. I am going to pop that like so. And that bit of added dimension is so cool. If you really want to put a little doorknob on there, that would be cute. But for this one, I don't think it's necessary. Now we're going to work on the inside. So the inside. This is it. So I started with my houses first. Now we are going to trim it down. We're going to trim this off and more at the bottom, and we're just going to straight line fussy cut it. So what I did is I got it where I wanted it, turned it over, and I made a line there, and I'm going to get my guillotine and cut it again. It was just quicker. And if I have to do some more trimming, then I do. So hopefully I get it straight. I will have to fussy cut this end off. That I can still stamp something on now or later at another time. It's okay. Let's not put that away. So now that we have this, yes, that is so perfect. So I'm just going to hold my finger here. I'm not going to put glue there. I'm going to put glue everywhere also. So around the house, inside, there we go. So I'm going to put it down. I'm going to stand it up and scooch it. You guys can't see this, but I'm just scooching it. Hopefully you can see a little bit of that, making sure it's all the way down, and it is. And let's trim off this little bit that is unnecessary to have. This sets me up for where I'm going to stamp Warm Wishes, and I want to bring the Stampin' Pierce mat in. So we want our Warm Wishes in Real Red. And I want it just right there. And I want, oops, domino effect there going on. I had my Stampin' blocks set up. Dominoes, they all fall down. All right. So a little holly, that's the inside. Now, while this dries for a minute, where's my address label? We just did this one. Special delivery. You could do Merry Christmas, but this is from the kit, and it's this month's kit, and that's in green. That will just have to do. All right, let's try a little bit of red. We're gonna do 'Tis the Season, then we're gonna change it up. And then my little holly again. It's okay. Right there. So there's my address label this time around. I'm gonna stick that inside my envelope here. There she is. There's my address label. Now I'm gonna turn this over. Okay, this is the front of my card. This is my back. I'm gonna stamp. I was looking at this like, oh my goodness, it's not glued down. Of course it's not. That's the top one, right? I just put dimensionals on it. We're going to do Merry Christmas, not in Old Olive, okay? Let's try it in the Real Red. Merry Christmas right here. And a little bit of Old Olive. Not Real Red. I thought about it, guys. I almost did it. You saw me. I almost did it. All right. So, believe it or not, guys, that's it. That's how quick and simple and easy this one is. Nothing to it at all. Nothing to it. So you see the two of them. Now, you can come in. And you really can't, we can wink a Stella the bow. It's really hard. There's hardly anything shining up there. So around here we're going to do the bows. And of course the bow, and in the center, you could have done it before we stuck the wreath on, but unnecessary. there's our card. And it is quick, it's simple, it's darling on the inside. I guess we could go ahead and now do all the insides of here. I'm not going to glitter glue the trees on this one. I'm not going to do that. So don't think about it, but I'm not. It can stand up if you want to, but it is a quick and simple, easy alternative, and you get 2 cards like that, at least in my opinion. So I would, of course, I'm always interested in what you think. And I hope you guys like this one. So I hope also that you come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.